This is Scotty Reed for the Black Talk Media Project and any potential clients and current clients in showing them how to make posts to the network, Black Talk Radio Network. Now, the first thing that you want to do is go to log in after you have registered an account and set up a podcasting or broadcasting subscription. Your account will be upgraded to an author to where you'll be authorized to come into the back end and make posts. So obviously you want to put in your username and password, your username or the email address. Go ahead and log in. That will take you to the administrators area in the back end of the platform. Once you do that, you want to either go to new and hit post, or you can go to the sidebar here and hit add new. So I'm making a post for a current client who is still learning on the network, and so we will use his post as an example. Now this, I'm gonna cover two things here. If I was doing a live radio program and I just wanted to make people aware that I was going to be online or on air at a certain time, and I want to give them an opportunity to also read about what the program is going to be about, then I would make this post. It's not the podcast yet, because the podcast comes from the live radio show. But we do have some people who just do podcasts, not live radio, and they could just upload the podcast. But I want to put the name of their show, Melanated Roots, as you would put the name of your program. I want to put the title, and they sent me the title. Now, again, if this was an upcoming broadcast, I want to put it in text mode. You will be given a notepad file with some code so that you can embed the media player. Now, when you get this code, you don't want it to be on WordWrap, because WordWrap strips the code. So you want to take WordWrap off and then just select all, copy, and then you would just paste it. Then, of course, you would add your description. Do a spell check. Also checks for grammar. Now the next thing I want to do is choose the category. And as you can see here, this is all important, because if you're doing an upcoming program, you post the promo hours before your program is scheduled, or you could just simply schedule it for whatever date that you want this to publish, the date and the time. And it will publicize to our Facebook account, Twitter account, our Google Plus, as well as, let me see, Tumblr account. Okay, next thing you want to do is choose the category, which will be the name of your program. This is so that there will be a section created on the platform that holds all your podcasts. You want to tag it. Tagging is entering keywords. If someone comes to the website and they want to find content based on keywords, this is how the system will be able to pull up those posts for them. So we're going to put police brutality in here. See, gun rights, constitution. Make sure I got that spelled right. And any other keywords you think are appropriate. Then you want to set a featured image. A featured image is so that on the front page of the platform, there'll be an image there. So they already have an image that they use for their featured image. I'm just going to search for it. Let me see, melanated roots, or you could upload a new image if you so choose. I'm going to set that as the featured image. Now the next thing you want to do is go down and click no sidebar. The default is a right sidebar, the way that the platform looks on the front page of the website, which has different content posted in that sidebar like the main media player. You can choose to use the right sidebar, but I choose the no sidebar so that people don't get distracted. Now let's go ahead and do a preview. This is how the post will look once published. As you can see, that code that you will get will embed a media player. I'm using the TuneIn player for our main station since they do broadcast on our main station. But we also can create a media player for you that is branded for your station. If you lease a stream from us and you're approved to join our network and run your own digital radio station, we will create a media player for you. So this is how it would look, okay? Now, I don't want to publish this because it's not a promo. It's actually a podcast that has already passed. So what I would do is just simply get rid of some stuff here. Don't need the media player. Don't need the information for how to call into the program. Don't need that. Okay, now what we do want to do is after the program is over, or if I have created a pre-recorded podcast offline, I then want to upload that media. So we will go to add media, upload files, select files. There is a 100 megabyte limit. I did have it set at 1,000, but that's just too much. 100 megabyte file if recorded at 64 kilobytes stream at 44,100 hertz. You can get a 3-hour program condensed into a less than 100 megabyte file. And this was the last one. Okay, I see it does not have any tag information, so let me just quickly add that tag information. So I'm going to back out here. Close that. Now let me pull up the free piece of software, MP3 tag editor. You want to add your MP3 tag information so that media players can tell whoever is looking at it what the name of the program is, who the artist is, and all that good stuff. Very important, very important. So let's pull that up. Okay, the title, we want to highlight that file. We'll put in the title. And if you're running a digital radio station, it is more important to put this information in a podcast album 2017 talk genre, and we want to add some cover art. Let's see, Melanated Roots. We'll add that as the cover art. Then we just hit save. Okay. If you're a podcaster, also create your files so that they have a name with the, save your files or change the file name so to have the name of your program first, then the date. This is so that we can track stats on it. If it doesn't have your program name in it as the file name, then how are we to know, who listened to what? So you want to put, for example, here, Melanated Roots, whatever the date of the podcast is. So I want to go ahead again, hit save. That's been saved. Now I can upload it. Now the podcast will begin to upload. I'm going to pause here while it finishes uploading. Once it is finished, it will give you a URL for the MP3. Now, it is very important to pay attention to this part here. You could just insert the media player into the post, but we use a third party to track the stats, and there is a plugin that we use. So we don't insert the podcast into the post this way. What we want to do is copy the URL, which is here, close this. Now we want to go down to the podcast episode where it says media URL, post it in there, verify it, once it's verified successfully, we could go ahead and publish it. Now, once it's done publishing, we could go ahead and view the post. This is how visitors to the website would see the post. And there's the media player, and they can click to play it in the post, or they could play in a new window by clicking there. It'll open it up in a new window and actually start automatically. They could also choose to download the post to their computer. Or they could get the embed code and share it on their own platforms or blogs. Last thing, just want to show you the front page of the site. And again, if you're doing live programs, you want to post a promo first before your program comes on so that people will be made aware. This is how it shows up. That's that featured image I was talking about. You can just simply, if you're making a podcast, you're not a live broadcaster and you're just simply a podcaster, just publish your posts. It's very important, though, that you follow these instructions. This will go out to all our social media networks. As you can see the feature image there. If I go to our Facebook page, you'll see the post there. It'll also, again, as I pointed out earlier, go out to our Twitter pages, Tumblr account, and Google Plus account as well. Again, this is important when you're especially doing live programs. You want to post a promo so that, like on our Facebook page, we have over 20,000 subscribers to the page, and of course you want many people as possible to know. So there's that post. That's how it shows up. It's very important to put a feature image. Hope that this video is helpful. If you're not already a client of the Black Talk Media Project and join the Black Talk Radio Network, we hope that you will. Thank you for watching.